parents, thank you for allowing me to coach your kids hard, real hard. I've always taught all the college coaches when they come in to recruit our kids, I said, there's two things I can tell you about the kids. I said, one, and I'll keep this the PG version, but I said, one, they're not afraid of the weight room. Okay, that's what we do. Again, it's a huge part of who we are. I said, two, they've all been coached hard, really hard. And they can tell you that. There's been times where I've always told them, I said, you can whatever, just don't let me hear it. So I know there's times they probably had a few choice words for Coach P and all that, but that's okay. It's all part of the process and things like that. But to go further, this was the group that I came in with 4 years ago. A very special group, to say the least. They are kind of an extension of this entire senior class. It is very rare as a head coach in the football world that you can go through a school year, never have to check grades on certain kids, never have to worry about getting an email from a teacher and things like that. These are these guys. Not only are they fine football players from fine families, but they are incredible young men, incredible young men. Your parents, your family members, your teammates, you should all be proud of that. How about a big round of applause? Real quick, a little something about each one of them, just from the coach's perspective. Start with Josh. Josh was the kid, as a junior, I asked him, he said, hey, you want to come over and get a little bit of this offense like the other guys do? He said, no. He said, Coach, I'm good. I want to perfect my craft here at defense, play corner. That's rare. But that's how laser focused Josh was. He's kind of the quiet one, but he's kind of that quiet assassin. He locked down that side of the field week in and week out. He made plays. We used to tease him. He has probably the most interceptions that I've ever seen with the least return yardage on interceptions. But I will take the interceptions. There's no doubt about that. It is awesome to see him go to Northwestern, and he'll just go on and do wonderful things. Malik, old Malik. Malik's the one who plays with an edge, practices with an edge. Sometimes he give me that look, and I give him the look, and they're like, just listen to me. I know what I'm talking about, that kind of, okay? He covered more ground in a shorter period of time than any player I've ever seen. And for a skinny guy, this time next year, it ain't gonna be skinny, Malik, okay? For a skinny guy, he played violent within the spirit of the rules, right, fellas? Violent within the spirit of the rules. Obviously, the big hit, all that other kind of stuff that you saw. Yeah, the big legal hit, right? Yeah. But that's how he played the game. That's how he practiced. With an intent, with laser focus. Going to the Ohio State, he's handled it well. Being the top 5 recruit in the state and all that kind of stuff. Never got too big for it and all that. Always thanked his teammates and things like that. So excited for what the future holds for him. And then Ben's like the coach on the field. He's what I call the unicorn. And I'll explain this to you. When Coach Freeman called me, I said, Coach Freeman, I said, been coaching football for a long time. I said, usually the faster a guy's 100 meters is, the worse his test score is. Okay? All right? I mean, just in the coaching world. I said, he's like the unicorn. I said, he got 33 on his ACT as a sophomore. Like, who does that? Probably never studied for it. They're running 10, 4, 700 meters. Coach Freeman said, he did what? I said, absolutely. That's what he did. Let alone the God-given athletic ability. He was literally, I would tease my defensive back coaches, Coach Joseph and Coach Mahone and the D coordinator, Coach Halls. I said, you guys going to have to do something today at practice? Because literally, he would be back there with Malik and this. They're lined up for this, let's do this. Brilliant. The most intelligent football player I've ever been around. Okay? With that speed, with that intelligence, big things for him at Notre Dame. I mean, how cool? everybody. There's other schools I know in the area and stuff like that that talk about that they're DE high. Or this is, I mean, think about this. I mean, this is crazy, you know? I mean, big time stuff from this defensive backfield. We got younger guys that got offers too. So players like this make my life easy. Everybody talks about coaching and things like that. It's easy to coach when you get dudes like this. Let alone athletically, with how they are, character and all that. Once again, families, everybody, thank you for being here. We'll go through our pictures and all that other stuff and get rolling with this. But once again, thank you. Thank these guys. Appreciate you. I will have all the immediate family come up real quick, just kind of huddle around. We got a big stage. We'll get a few photos. We'll have them come back down, and Josh's crew will stay. All right? And we'll take it from there. We good? All right, let's make this happen. Does anybody else need to get more photos just of these three right now? We good? We move on? What's up? What's that? Yes, absolutely. All right, we good? All right, come on up. Squeeze on in.